Long ago, in a peaceful land in Africa, there was a kingdom called Zamora. Zamora was rich with green fields, tall trees, flowing rivers, and happy people. The sun always seemed kinder there, and the wind sang softly through the leaves. The people of Zamora believed in the gods of the sky, earth, rain, and wisdom. They respected them deeply. Every year, they gave thanks through songs, prayers, and festivals. But the king of Zamora was different. His name was King Karem. King Karem was strong, handsome, and very proud. He had led his people through hard times and won many victories. Because of this, he began to believe something dangerous. He believed he was greater than the gods. At first, King Karem ruled wisely. He listened to elders and helped the poor. But as years passed, praise followed him everywhere. Long live the greatest king. No king is as powerful as King Karem. Slowly, these words entered his heart. One morning, as he sat on his golden throne, he laughed and said, "Why do the people thank the gods so much? Have I not given them peace? Have I not built roads and houses?" The elders looked at each other in fear. One brave elder stepped forward. "My king," he said gently, "the gods give rain, health, and life. A king rules people, but the gods rule the world." King Karem frowned. "So you think I am small?" he asked. "No, my king," the elder replied. "But even the tallest tree bows to the wind." The king stood up angrily. "I bow to no one," he said. "Not even the gods." A few days later, King Karem gathered the people in the village square. Drums stopped beating. Birds flew away. Everyone felt uneasy. The king raised his voice. "People of Zamora, from today onward, there will be no offerings to the gods. No prayers. No festivals. If the gods are truly powerful, let them come and face me." The crowd gasped. Mothers held their children close. Elders shook their heads. But no one dared to speak. That night, the moon hid behind dark clouds. The wind whispered through the trees like a warning. High above the clouds, the gods were listening. At first, nothing happened. King Karem laughed loudly. "You see," he said. "The gods are afraid." But slowly, strange things began to happen. The rain did not come. Days passed. Then weeks. The rivers grew smaller. Crops turned yellow. The air became dry and heavy. Farmers went to the palace. "My king," they said, "our crops are dying." "Work harder," King Karem replied. "Do not blame invisible gods." Soon, even the wells began to dry. Children grew tired easily. Animals became weak. The once happy land of Zamora grew quiet. Still, the king refused to bow. One night, King Karem had a dream. He stood alone on a wide plain. The sky was dark, and thunder rolled softly. A calm voice spoke from the clouds. "King Karem," the voice said, "power is not pride. Strength is not pride. A ruler who forgets respect forgets wisdom." The king woke up sweating. But by morning, his pride returned. "It was only a dream," he said. One hot afternoon, the king went out riding. Along the road, he saw an old woman sitting under a tree. She looked calm, even though the land around her was dry. "Old woman," the king said, "why do you smile when the land is suffering?" The woman looked at him kindly. "Because the land listens," she said. "And it is waiting." "Waiting for what?" the king asked. "For humility," she replied. The king felt anger rise in his chest. "I am the king," he shouted. "No one is above me." The old woman stood up, taller than before. "Even a king drinks water," she said. "And water comes from the sky." Then she disappeared like mist. King Karem felt fear for the first time. Soon after, a strong wind blew through Zamora. Not a violent wind, but a powerful one. It knocked down flags, cracked palace walls, and carried dust into the air. The people ran indoors. King Karem stood on his balcony, holding his crown. For the first time, He felt small. He dropped to his knees. "Oh gods," he whispered, "I was blind. I thought ruling people made me ruler of the world." Tears fell from his eyes onto the dry ground. "I am sorry," he said. "Teach me again." That night, rain fell. Not heavy rain. Gentle rain. The earth drank slowly. Rivers began to flow again. Crops lifted their heads. Birds returned to the trees. The people came out, smiling and singing. The next morning, King Karem stood before them without his crown. "I made a mistake," he said. "A great one. From today, I rule with respect, not pride." The elders nodded. The people cheered. From that day on, King Karem ruled differently. He listened more. He spoke less. He taught children that strength must walk with kindness, and leadership must walk with humility. Festivals returned. Songs filled the air again. And whenever thunder rolled softly in the distance, King Karem would smile and bow his head. And that is why elders still say, "A king may wear a crown, but wisdom bows to the heavens." Because no matter how powerful we become, respect keeps us human.